We have to realize that in this job, not everyone survives. And we take it with us when they don't. People were screaming and shouting, and there was chaos all around.
פיגוע דקירה בירושלים.
3 פיגועים בירושלים.
פיגוע ירי מזעזע.
פיגוע באוטובוס בירושלים.
פיגוע דריסה קטלני.
פיגוע בתל אביב.
פיגוע באזורי שער.
פיגוע דקירה
דקירה קשה בירושלים. כמו פיגוע באוטובוס בירושלים.
האש פגעה באוטובוס סמוך שהיה עמוס בנוסעים.
The whole time we were taking care of the patients, I was really scared that someone I know would walk off the bus. This is, you know, I take this bus line all the time. I remember there was this girl, and she looked around my age. Her clothes were burnt, and her hair was burnt, and she was screaming, and she was in a lot of pain. Her image really stuck with me. She was just on her way home and didn't expect this to happen. I remember coming home, my parents knowing that I was at this scene, and my mom was actually in the States on business, so my dad was home. And he just gave me this big hug. And, are you okay? How do you feel? And you just don't know what to say. And then the next day I went back to work.
It was just total chaos. I've been to a lot of events, but nothing was like this because the attack was spread out over so much distance and everything was really just happening. No one knew where to go or where to even start. So we started with the first person we saw, which was a man about in his 40s, sitting on the sidewalk surrounded by people, bleeding, just an incredible amount of blood. And I noticed it was coming from his right shoulder. And he's sitting there so calmly, and he looks at me and he says, "Don't worry, I hear other people need help. Go to them. I'm fine. And I said, "You're not fine. You know, you need help. You need immediate help." And he said to me, No. The guy just hit me in the back, but it's fine. I'm okay. And then I picked up the corner of his shirt to show him, and his face was he just dropped. And right away we started treating him, getting him into the ambulance. I think about my patients all the time. It's hard. It's a really hard job.
גבר יהודי כבן 40 נדקר בידי צעיר ערבי בן 20.
I saw a man around 40. He was dressed with white shirt and black vest, and the whole shirt and his vest was full of blood, and he was standing in front of my motorcycle. And the second I saw him, he was kind of shocked. He didn't know exactly what happened. And right away I came over to him and I told him, "Tell me what happened, what's going on over here in the scene." He said, "I don't know. I just went to the store over here to buy some drinks, and somebody stabbed me." And during that time, I put some band-aids on his cuts and wherever he got wounded. And then the ambulance came and we rushed him into the ambulance and right to the intensive care to take care of him. And the man was stabbed only because he was an Israeli guy that was just walking around, bought some drinks, and only fault that he was an Israeli guy. The ironic thing was that the second that the man was rushed to the hospital and I took all my equipment and I put it into the bag in the back of my motorcycle, I saw the sticker over there, and the sticker over there says that this motorcycle was donated in people of Belgium, the memory of the people who killed at the Jewish Museum in Brussels. At that time, at that second, I felt that you see over here the ability of people to get around the world against the terror. You see people in Europe donated a motorcycle in memory of people who killed in a terror attack. And with that motorcycle, just now I saved life of somebody who just was attacked with a terror attack in PETACH in Israel.
קו 78 קצת אחרי השעה 10 בבוקר בתפר שבין שכונת ארמון הנציב לג'בל מוקבר.
I find myself waking up in the middle of the night after coming to bed, after I kissed all my children, and realizing how much it affects me. One of the scenes which I think affected me the most, we were in a hospital delivering a patient to the hospital's bed, and all of a sudden there came another pager, massive casualty incident, a multiple casualty incident. There was a shooting incident and another shooting incident in two different areas in Jerusalem. I quickly arrived with the intensive care unit to ARMON HANATZIV, where we found the bus with the wounded people lying around. And there we had to treat the patients and all the chaos and all the wounded people over there. We had to quickly give them help and aid them. And I'm very happy that we managed to save also over there, again, some few lives also.
I always say that this job is the best one and the worst one, because when you're saving a life, it's the best thing ever, and there is nothing in the world that can replace that feeling. But sometimes you can't save everyone, and the people you didn't save, they walk around with you for a long time.
ההרגשה של הצלת חיים היא סיפוק רב, היא דבר שנותן לי את היכולת לקום מחדש לבוקר נוסף.
It is the most gratifying job, I think, out there.
The opportunity of being able to help people and saving lives in Magen Adom, this is why I'm here, this is why I'm a paramedic.
I will finish a day on the ambulance so happy and so fulfilled that I helped someone, that I did one little thing to make someone else's life a little bit better.
There is a tremendous amount of satisfaction in Magen Adom, and I feel so lucky to be a part of it.
מתמשך, יש פה פתוח, ירי מתמשך, ירי מתמשך.